Who's there? You. Hi, neighbor. How are you today? Yes, you. So today I decide let's talk about Rainsoul. And what is Rainsoul? So Rainsoul is a heart healthy supplement that was formulated with you and I in mind. It has 5 health benefits, and it's all natural. It fights inflammation, support heart health function, boost immunities, improve overall circulation, and provide long-lasting energy in only 2 ounces a day. Really, it will keep your doctor away, okay? Anyway, what is in Soul? Soul has Nigella Sativa, aka black cumin, black raspberry seeds, Chardonnay grape seeds, and D-ribose, a 5-carbon sweetener. It is cold pressed. It is non-synthetic, non-GMO, organic, and hypoallergenic. Why do we focus on the seed to bring you physical health? Basically, everything comes from a seed. And because the seed is 20 to 30 times more potent. This is what the written word has to say about seeds. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food." Testimony. Deborah, or Deb, a 93-year-old New Yorker, says, "I was beginning to slow down, but after a week on Soul, I have started getting up earlier in the morning and doing my exercise. I can now clean my own house. I feel so much better." Now, one of my testimony and my first experience with Soul was I went to a convention or a business meeting, and they were raving about Soul and all the benefits they were reaping. And they were giving out samples, but I was among a bunch of strangers I thought they were strangers at the time, beside my church elder. And they were giving out samples, and everybody was popping them open and consuming them. I took my sample and I said, I'm going to take it home. Maybe I'll put it in my hair or on my skin, because those were some of the raves also about them applying it to the hair and on the skin. Anyway, on my way home from Brooklyn, New York to Staten Island, I started having a headache and I'm gonna tell you why I was having a headache. Because I didn't nourish my body properly that day. I had breakfast and skipped lunch, and of course it was nearing dinner time or supper time, and yeah, girl was hungry, thirsty, and back home in the car with my church elder, I started having a headache, and he said to me, why don't you take the product you have in your hand? I'm like, I don't think so. He said, go ahead, take it. Everybody did. So anyway, I'm kind of like a obedient person. So I went ahead and I shake it like I noticed they did, and I unzip the little top of it. I just ripped the little top off and I consumed the product. And about 10 minutes into my ride on the way home or less, I noticed the headache started dissipating. Anyway, didn't take it for anything. Maybe like 15 minutes after, the headache was completely gone. And I pushed my head through the window. It was nice and cool. And I said to the holder, my headache is gone. But I was kind of in disbelief that it had anything to do with the product. But I think it did have to do with the product. Because what happened is my body was lacking nourishment, and I give it the nourishment that it needs. And so on a cellular level, it went into my body and did what it was supposed to do. Nourishes it and replenishes it. And so the headache went away. And that's one of my testimony about the product. This is not to make medical claims. This is a disclaimer. This is not a medical claim. This is just my testimony. So do not go and say Verona say she took Soul and her headache disappear. Okay, this is not to treat, cure, or diagnose any disease. So if you're ill, always seek your professional medical doctor's assistance or supervision. So that's it, beloved. And for my testimony and for Deborah's testimony and about the product Soul. And when I talk about Soul, I'm not talking about you, the person as a soul, but the supplement Soul. And my dear beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health even as thy soul prospered. I love you. Peace for now.